45K Bitcoin, baby. Is the bull market back on, guys? I'm just going to treat this like a live stream. Welcome to the Kale Show. I'm just going to get my thoughts out here on the camera because stuff is happening really, really fast. Here's my plan for Ethereum right here. I stole this directly from Trader SZ, so go follow him and subscribe to his service. It's like 79 bucks a month, but he is posting the cleanest charts right now. And so basically, I think if we can get above, I think what he said is if we get above 30,043 here on the Ethereum chart, and then we, turn that into support, we can actually blast off into higher ranges here. And I think that looks like it might happen here. We're above $3,000 Ethereum. Bitcoin looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that juicy candle. Oh, baby. Wow. I mean, we got a strong buy signal here on the Lux algo on the 30-minute chart at least. Let's check the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, we've got an up arrow there looking nice. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't even know what to tell you. Bitcoin is just behaving like it was designed for this moment. You know what I mean? We got Barry Seibert buying. I mean, he's one of the biggest hedge fund managers in the world. He manages Grayscale. We got all kinds of stuff happening. And the crazy part about this entire move is that it's happening while the normal markets are really not, doing well. Today we're up a little bit, but I mean, if we just look at the past, let's just look at the past week here on traditional markets. I mean, it has been absolutely horrendous. As you can see, I don't know why my drawings are looking like this, but look at this. I mean, this past few weeks has just been straight down in the normal stock market. And typically when it's down in the stock market, Bitcoin is down. But if we look at the Bitcoin chart, I mean, it's really not. I mean, look at this juicy candle. Look at this. And so what I'm just trying to figure out, guys, is kind of what's happening. And I think the only way we can really explain this right now is that there's a narrative forming, right? There's this war happening in Russia, and everyone is thinking, okay, well, we need some kind of money, some kind of currency that cannot be confiscated, right? And Bitcoin has that brand. Bitcoin has that name. And the same thing is happening with Luna. Obviously, you guys have seen what's happening with Luna. Absolute monster of a coin. I mean, look at this. I made the mistake of shorting this yesterday and got absolutely blown out. I mean, this is a beast of a coin. And the reason Luna is so bullish right now, guys, is its mechanism with UST. If you don't know what UST is, it's just a stable coin, just like USDC, okay? But it's a lot more decentralized than USDC. And so Luna and UST kind of work hand in hand. Whenever someone buys UST, it burns Luna. And so people need decentralized alternatives right now. They need Bitcoin that can't be confiscated. They need Luna or UST that can't be confiscated by the government or by Coinbase, right? And so I think that's the narrative that's playing out here. Now, what I will say, just a little bit of warning for everyone who's watching this happen live. And I know it's just human nature to want to kind of FOMO in at resistance, right? It's human nature to just want to buy. And I have all the lines here for Ethereum. Ethereum is the one I have mapped out here that I want to make a trade on here shortly. Let me go back to the 1 hour chart so I can show you. But if you look at my lines here on Ethereum, it would be very, very and you would have probably just got wrecked a second ago if you did it. It's crazy. Oops, I just moved that line. But it's crazy how human nature works. Right when you get to $3,000, I'm sure it felt really good to try to, let's jump in, let's buy some Ethereum. And now we're already back down to 29.6, right? And so that's why I'm waiting for confirmation. And honestly, it's not me. This is just smarter people than me. I'm just stealing charts from people that are smarter than me. Like I said, go follow Trader SZ, go follow Pentoshi. These people draw great lines. Go jump in our Gen Hall. I mean, we have insane stuff happening in the Discord. I'll get to that in a second. But we have traders live. If you just go to Gen 5 over here, we have this live trading hall in our Discord. And literally, it's just it's charts all day, every day. People are posting their live trades, and Wayzilla is an absolute monster. I mean, look at what he's posting. These charts are so freaking helpful, and he's running through his logic on how to actually do this, and he's crushing these trades every single day. So honestly, if you're not good at technical analysis, and I'm not the best either, I'll be very honest with you guys, go learn from someone who is really good at it, right? Because these markets are choppy. These markets are traders markets right now. And that's because look at this. I mean, while I've been filming this, Bitcoin went all the way up to 45,000. Look at this. And it just got totally rejected. Totally rejected at 45,000. That's just rough. Super rough. 45.4 in fact, and now all the way back down to, it's moving $1,000 in a few minutes. I don't even know what happened. Did something happen? Did I miss something? Something probably just happened on Twitter. You guys, I mean, it's a hard market to trade, guys. I'm not going to lie. And so what I'm looking for as far as we want to be secure in our investments. We want to be able to buy things that are, that are secure, right? That are actually going to make us money over the long term and over the short term. And so what I'm looking at here, guys, is the Federal Reserve. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but today Jerome Powell got on the stage or talked to Congress today, And he said the Federal Reserve will be nimble. He said he actually backs the rate hike in the March rate hike, even as Putin is stoking inflation, okay? Because I've been telling you guys this, like everyone's acting like just because we have a war in Russia, that now the Federal Reserve is not going to raise interest rates. I think that is really, really stupid. I think that they are still going to raise interest rates because this war actually increases inflation. It doesn't decrease inflation. And their biggest issue is inflation right now, okay? And like, they're such idiots. Like, this is another guy at the Federal Reserve, like Jerome Powell. He's saying inflation will be 2.5% next year. Like, what? Are you serious? Like, they're just blowing smoke up everyone's ass. So I really do think that at this FOMC meeting in the middle of March, they're going to raise rates. If you go search Powell on Twitter, there's a lot of good discussion here. But I think it's very, very dumb to assume that this guy is not going to raise rates, because he literally just said it today. He said we will raise rates this month. So the battle that we're having right now in the markets is okay, we have this narrative, right? We have the freedom money narrative is clearly catching on. We need some freedom money in the world. Hallelujah. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. The other thing that we need to figure out is Bitcoin going to totally decouple from the traditional markets, right? Because traditional markets are thinking about the fact that Jerome Powell is going to raise rates. As you can see here, like, look at this. You can see that like the markets are going down ever since they talked about raising rates, which means lowering the money printer, right? Slowing down the money printer. It's just straight down and to the right. And so are we going to just totally decouple from that? I don't know if that, like, because that would look like this, guys. I'll just show you. Like, that would look like this. It would look like this on Bitcoin, and it would look like this on the stock market. I don't know if we're going to go totally opposite, guys. I think we need to find some kind of balance if we're going to be sure about a bull market being back on, right? If we're going to be sure, we need to first figure out what is going to happen with the Federal Reserve. And so I would be watching this meeting and what people expect at the meeting, okay? I'll just draw it out for you because I know it's complicated, okay? So what you need to do is you need to go on Twitter, okay? And you just search for rate hike expectations. So what I go here and I just search for rate hike expectations, okay? This is what this in layman's terms, this means how much is the money printer going to go burr, okay? And so rate hike expectations for this year are getting slashed. Okay, so if people are expecting blah, 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 then we are going to wait for the meeting, which is on March 15th. And if it's higher than expected, let me just draw, okay? Expectations over here, and we have reality over here, okay? So if people's expectations are at this level, right, for rate hikes, but we get reality over here, that means Bitcoin will go down. Does that make sense? Bitcoin goes down in that scenario. Expectations are down here, reality is up here, Bitcoin goes down. Okay, can you see the line? I need to move my face. Okay, that is scenario number one. Let me show you scenario number two, okay? I just want to make this so simple for people, okay? Expectation is here. Reality is here. Bitcoin will go up. Okay, that's as simple as it gets. That's literally all that matters right now. Russia and expectations versus reality when it comes to rates, when it comes to rate hikes and inflation and the Federal Reserve and the money printer, okay? So that's what I've got for you guys for the day. As far as like my trading strategy, again, let me show you this Ethereum. Like, we just had a huge move. Good Lord. I should start going live. I just don't know how to go live. But wow, I don't know what happened. There's probably some event on Twitter. You guys need to be on Twitter. You need to be watching the news because it's just so easy to get faked out in this market. Like, it's so easy just to come in here and be like, oh, I'm buying Ethereum, $3,000. We're going to the moon. Barry Siebert, like, tweeted the perfect top. He was like, ugh. At 10 a.m., he was like, we're buying. Okay, now let's go to the Ethereum chart. Okay. 10 a.m. Look, he tweeted the exact perfect top. Good job, Barry. It looks like we're headed back down now. So it's a crazy market. If you're not ready to focus, to be in a community like this, to be in 2+2 or some community where they're actually helping you and we're actually talking through this market to trade it correctly, you're gonna get yourself in trouble and you're gonna lose money. So I don't know, guys. I absolutely love this project. Let me just show you the announcements channel. That's what I wanted to show. The last thing before I jump off. I mean, the things that we have going on in here, like if you're not making money in crypto right now, well, you could be on a whitelist for all of these projects. I mean, look at this. This is what we've been giving out to all of our 2+2 holders who have our Gen 4. Look at this. Look at all these NFT projects that you would have been whitelisted for. That's absolutely ridiculous. This is only in the past few weeks. We had this newsletter. Look how sweet this newsletter is that just came out last week. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff going on. There's an AMA happening literally right now with Potluck Protocol, which is an amazing, amazing project. We have Astro Kids in there. It's just ridiculous how much stuff is happening here every single day. Like I could just go on and on and on. Look at these announcements. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, holy hell in a handbasket. If you are not in 2+2 or some community, oh, I have an alarm. If you're not in some community like 2+2, I don't know, you're just missing out. You're not going to be able to trade this market correctly. If you want to join, just search 2+2 Genesis OpenSea on Google, or there's a link below. I'll put it in the description. And buy an NFT and jump in the Discord and come hang out. We'd love to meet you. There's only like a few left that are even for sale right now. So I don't know. That's all I got about that. The reason I'm talking about this so much lately, guys, is because I truly am, I'm in the Discord every single day and I'm seeing the value there and I'm using it to help me make money in this market. And so I just can't stop talking about it. Whatever. If you guys don't like it, I don't really care. And then the last one is a show sponsor, guys. I only have one sponsor of the show, and it's BlockFi, because you should be earning interest on your coins. They're not accepting USA accounts right now, but I do think they're going to be the first SEC-approved crypto account. I don't know if that's for sure. I'm just saying my bet is that I think they're going to be one of the first ones to get approved. So they're going to basically be green-lighted by the government to pass out crypto interest, which is amazing. So I would grab an account with them at the very least. BlockFi.com/Kale, plus you get some free Bitcoin. Okay. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.